Really? Okay. So by high school, like by high school, you got different neighborhoods all going to the school, or
Right.
was it like so? So even though you guys are all from North Philly, it's different sections of North Philly now.
Right. Because
So
we got Beirut, which is 12th and Hunterdon.
okay.
We got Richard Island. We got
What's
Tiffin
Richard
Thompson.
Allen? What's Richard Allen?
Richard Island is like 8th and Parish. 8th
Okay.
and Poplar, up in that neighborhood.
Okay.
On the other side of Girard. It's in between Girard and Fairmount.
So I heard that it was an apartment complex, or is it like a projects?
Yeah, it's a development.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Then we got Tiffin Thompson, which is a high rise.
Okay.
So you got them.
Okay.
Then you got Spring Garden, 7th and Spring Garden, Pentown.
Interesting. Okay.
They was going there.
Okay.
And it was just this one particular
And what was your
school.
neighborhood?
I'm still from 11th and Indiana.
Okay.
We
okay.
L&I.
Oh, L&I. Okay.
11th
okay.
and Indy.
So it was L&I against basically the world, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I survived with Beirut because my dad lived in Beirut, 12th and Hunterdon.
So you knew some of them?
Yeah, I was able to consider both of them my neighborhoods.
Okay.
But I lived in 11th and Indy.
So time out for a second. The neighborhood was called Beirut. That's in the real world, Beirut is a war zone, like.
And they still is. They still a war zone.
In North Philly. The neighborhood is called Beirut.
To this day.
Wow. Okay. So
but if
you were
from
fighting
there, you good.
You were, yeah, if you're from there, you straight.
Yes.
If you're not from around there, you probably don't need to be around there.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
So you were there at William Penn for 2 months.
Yeah.
So you got, kicked out for fighting?
Yeah, my first 2 weeks, I was fighting. I don't even know what hood the girl was from.
Right.
But I'm like 4'11", and she had to be like 6'2".
Okay.
So I don't know why she ain't like me. Maybe I was dark skinned. Who knows?
Right.
But I wasn't having it. So we fought. I got suspended. She got suspended.
Okay.
We came back. As fast as our parents reinstated us, we was fighting again before they even got out the building.
As soon as y'all seen each other, it was on sight.
As soon as they was like, y'all can walk back to class.
Now, who initiated it? You or her?
The first fight she initiated.
Okay.
But after that, I wasn't finished. Like, I don't know. It was like once I fight.
Y'all going around 30.
Yeah.
No matter who win, we're going around 30.
Absolutely.
As soon as I see you. Okay.
So by the third reinstatement, that was like the second month.
The same girl?
We were back in class.
Oh, she was in your class?
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually made it back to the class this time.
Okay.
But we got to the fight. I picked the desk up, through the desk, through the books, through whatever that was in my way.
Right. At her.
Yeah.
Did anything land?
I really don't even know. I blacked out.
Oh, you blacked out on her. Okay.
I don't know if nothing landed, but I know I got handcuffed.
Oh, wow.
I know they wanted to lock me up.
They called the cops on you.
They called the cops on me.
Wow. They're like, this girl crazy. She throwing death.
I don't even know what she looked like today. If I see her day tomorrow, I wouldn't even know
You
what the
don't
girl
even remember.
is. But I remember it like it was just, I remember everything that happened.
Okay, like leading up to it.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like, was it one of those on-site things where you were in a class minding your business and she said something slick to you? Like,
yeah.
Okay. So what exactly happened?
I think she was talking about the last fight. I think she was like, yeah, you gonna try to get me in the hallway, but I still want, because now she in the class with the audience.
Right.
Because she ain't say nothing to walk back to the class.
Right.
She went to the class, they got with the audience, and it was like, girl,
right.
You don't get enough. Like, you don't get enough.
Got it. So you get kicked out of William Penn, and then what happened?
My mom came up to the school again.
Okay.
And this was like when you going through something with another student or anybody, even outside, my mom is there for you. That's the only time that she's there. If you got a problem, she rock out for her kids.
Okay.
So when they was talking about I needed a psychological evaluation and they wanted to lock me up, my mom took my side. Even though I knew what I did was wrong.
Right.
So, but I got kicked out. They wanted to send me to Boone, but they ended up sending me to Simon Grace.
So wait, what's Boone?
Boone is like a bad school that they send you when you keep getting into fights.
Oh, okay. So it's not confined to the neighborhood. It's kind of like the Philly school where they send kids if they the bad.
So you could come from any neighborhood and be in here.
So how'd you dodge Boone?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
They just was like, we gonna give her another chance.
Okay.
And they sent me to Grants.
So where is Grants?
Grants is at 17th and 100 Park. Still in North Philly.
It's still in North Philly.
Yeah, it's still in
but
North
this
Philly.
is probably another area of
just
North
on the
Philly.
other side.
Okay.
So then I'm over there with the area people.
Okay.
And 100 Park people. So
Okay.
you just went from one neighborhood to the next, but
Right.
you in there with a bunch of neighborhoods that still ain't your neighborhood.
Did you have less problems, same equal amount, or more?
I had less problems.
Less problems at Grants?
I had less problems at Grants.
Okay. So overall, did you like the 2 months you were there and the time you were at Grants with school, did you like better?
I like Grants.
You like Grants better? Okay.
I like Grants better. Because there was less drama.
Okay.
The school wasn't as big as William Penn.
Right.
William Penn was really big, so they couldn't really watch the school that much.
Okay.
Grants was like more confined, so
okay.
we normally got into fights with other schools going to Grants.
Oh, it was at the schools, not inter-neighborhood, same school.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
We normally got into fights with other schools, but by then I was over school.
So how long were you at Grants? You did like the rest of 9th grade?
Yeah, I did the rest of 9th grade.
Okay, 10th grade?
Went to 10th and then dropped out.
Of school, period. How did that happen?
I was homeless.
Really? All right, let's get into that. So in 9th grade, you're home, which still at your mom's house?
I wasn't at my mom's house. I was.
You already weren't at your mom's house. At what point did you move out of your mom's house or leave your mom's house?
I got kicked out of my mom's house at 11, 12.
So let's stop for a second. You didn't leave, you got kicked out.
I got kicked out.
An 11-year-old in
Yes.
5th grade or 6th.
Yes.
You care to elaborate on how that happened, if you remember?
I don't know. My mom is fast to tell you to get out.
Okay.
Like, even to this day, if I go to her house and she don't agree with something that go on, she just rather just kick you out. Like, when she don't like to be wrong.
Like how Martin used to be like, step.
Yeah.
But he would be saying it to other adults.
And I guess she assumed that I was going to be at my grandma's house.
Oh, okay.
Because at one point, that is where I went. I went to my grandma's house because you could go to your grandma's house. You could take your friends to your grandma's house.
Right.
My grandma's house is the house where there's an adult there.
Right.
But ain't no supervision there.
So she would say something like, if you don't like it, you can leave. But by leave, she meant go to grandmom's, even though she didn't explicitly say it.
Right.
So this one time she said you could leave and you didn't go to grandmom's.
No, she told me to get out and she slammed the door and locked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly
So you remember this day?
Yeah.
So where'd you go? Well, first of all, did you try to get back in the house or did you
Not at all.
Okay.
No, I didn't want to be there anyway. I didn't want to be there. You ain't want me there. Cool.
Got it. Where'd you go?
So at this point, I did go to my grandma's house.
And you did go to your grandma's, which your mom knew in the first place. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at my grandma's house because this is normally where my dad will come.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that this family,
that's normally where you see your dad.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, all my grandma kids still used to live with her.
Okay.
Majority of them anyway.
Okay.
So all my cousins there. I'm thinking I'm about to go over there and have a good time. But it was like the worst day of my life.
Really? Okay. Let's go into that. So what happened after you get there?
When I first got there, everything was fine. I had this favorite uncle. Everything was fine. I thought he loved me. And the whole time, he just wanted to sleep with me.
Are you serious? Wow.
Oh, God.
Now, I get it. It's like frustrating.
Ooh.
Like, you think about it, you're like, yo, I'm so frustrated by this. Wow.
Yeah, and at this time, I was 11 or 12.
Wow.
When I was raped by my uncle.
Do you remember exactly what happened? If you care to go into it. If you don't, then it's not a problem.
Yeah. We was upstairs in the living room first.
Okay.
Watching movies on TV.
Now, by we, just you and him?
Yeah, just me and him.
Okay.
Because I think my dad was outside in the streets. My grandma go to bed at like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, she goes to her room at 6 o'clock. She don't be asleep.
Okay.
So, we downstairs watching movies. Next thing you know, he wanted to go into his room and watch movies.
Now, his room is upstairs?
In the basement.
Oh, it's in the basement. Okay.
His room was in the basement.
Okay.
And then we get in his room.
And you think nothing of it because you've been in his room a million times?
Yeah, I've been in his room a million times with my cousin.
Okay.
And I've been around him a million times, so...
Right.
I thought nothing of it. He was my favorite uncle.
Okay.
He was the uncle that all the kids had fun with.
Okay, got it.
He make jokes, tell you stories, sing, make up songs. Like, I thought that he was the only one that really cared about me on both sides of my family.
Okay.
So it was like I really confided in him. And then we get in his room. I think he cut on. What he cut on? I can't even think of the movie, but it was a movie that it was kind of funny to him, but it was stupid. So it wasn't really funny to me. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Okay.
So I ended up getting sleepy, and I guess he knew that I was gonna get sleepy because he knew I don't really care for these movies.
Got it.
And at
Oh,
that
so
point,
so looking back, he probably put on a movie that he knew was going to bore the crap out of you.
yeah,
Got it.
that's what I came up with. I don't know
Okay.
if that's what happened for sure,
Okay. Okay.
but I know at that point he started rubbing on me, like rubbing on my back or whatever.
Okay.
So I was still,
At this point, you still didn't think anything of it.
no,
Okay.
I'm just thinking that he just rubbing on me. I don't know. I kind of knew that it was different, but I didn't want to be like, oh, my favorite uncle being weird.
Okay.
So then it got to the point where he's like, you falling asleep? So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting sleepy. So he like, you want some candy? Because candy make kids stay woke. So I'm like, yeah, cool. I like candy. Candy good. Then he went to close your eyes, open your mouth. Here come a big surprise.